The Department of Health and Human Services is investigating the organ donation system in the U.S. after a disturbing report by the New York Times found that a Kentucky nonprofit in charge of the state's organ procurement program was allegedly planning on harvesting organs from people who were still showing signs of life. The Times reporting that about 350 cases in Kentucky over the past 4 years in which plans to remove organs were ultimately canceled. In 73 instances, officials should have considered stopping sooner because patients had high or improving levels of consciousness. HHS Secretary Robert F. Kennedy called the report horrifying. Seriously, Tony? I mean, this is happening? That's why you have to wonder, are you going to become one of those organ donors?
So I actually sit on a medical board of a hospital and several other boards as a county commissioner now, and this is something that you have to be concerned about, especially when people are older. There's a real point of diminishing returns where the person is either going to be going into hospice or recovery. And so, and believe it or not, people in their 60s, you can still recover some of those organs to be used.
Right.
So this is not a small issue, and when you consider the population aging as it is.
Yeah. Now, I got to tell you, I mean, Foldy, you're an organ donor, apparently. Which organ would you give up first?
Well, fortunately, at the time in which being an organ donor, which my parents impressed upon me at a young age is the correct and heroic thing to do, organ donors are heroes. By the time at which they're harvesting, you don't have a choice, right? That's the theory, at least. But what you're talking about here is it seems like a modern-day Burke and Hare organ harvesting situation, which is very bad. You sign up to be an organ donor, you should, the social contract should be, we're only going to do this and we're going to save people's lives. That's why it's heroic. If you're past that point of no return, otherwise that's very
tough call.
Jason, what changes can they make? I mean, this is truly
And you are also an organ donor.
Yeah, organ donor as well.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you want the organs, take that.
You want Jason's, you don't want mine. Mine are messed up.
They're the youngest.
Yeah. Well, you probably eat cleaner than I do.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, please.
Oh, that's right. You eat a Taco Bell.
I have a lot of Taco Bell in
You
me.
don't want his organs.
You want Jason's organs.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.